Hello everyone! Welcome to the Age of Aquarius. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? Seriously, let me know in the comments because it's been a crazy weekend. Crazy. So much has happened to me personally. I can't imagine what's happened to everybody else on an individual level. But if you're watching this, we got through it. Yes, we did. So I wanted to make a quick video, just like an energy update on in terms of what's going on in the collective right now. I feel like I've been seeing so many people share their different interpretations of it that I'm super excited to contribute to the conversation. So I'm gonna be consulting tarot. What are the vibes? Seriously, what are the vibes, spirit? So first I wanted to kind of talk about my interpretation of the Age of Aquarius shift. And the first thing that really helped me understand that shift was understanding the Age of Pisces, this age that we've just recently come out of. The Age of Pisces, being a Pisces myself, I'm biased. I love Pisces. But Pisces, it fears a lot. It has lots of fear. It's connected to the oceans of consciousness. So it's kind of tapped into that collective fear that we've all sort of been experiencing. And that's one of the shadow sides of Pisces. Very fearful, and as a result, they try to change situations to prevent their fears from coming true. So lots of manipulation has been happening in the last age. In addition to that, on the other side of the spectrum, lots of really great sacred work has been just kind of normalized. We did see the indoctrination of religion, organized religion, pretty much throughout the entirety of the Age of Pisces, the birth of Christianity, those types of really huge energies. So now that we're sort of shifting out of that, this age of sacred, of belief, of spirituality, we're shifting into Aquarius, the age of knowledge, the age of just like things becoming abundantly clear to us in a very unique way. You're going to notice information coming to you in different ways than it has in the past, and that's because information and AI and everything is just upgrading. It's really amazing to see. And it's a blessing. Don't be fooled. It's intense energy, but I'm excited, okay? This is the age of creation in my idea. In my perspective, rather. So that being said, I'd love to tap in to the collective energies. I'm gonna pull some quads for us. I'm gonna be line shuffling, so if it takes a hot minute, you already know why. Perfect. I've been really vibing with ethereal visions lately. I have like, I think 24 decks, but I always like going back and forth between all of them. So yeah. Now, Spirit, what are the vibes? Ooh, right off the bat. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So that, to me, is speaking on this Saturnian shift that we've experienced with the Saturn-Jupiter conjunction. A change in our structure, in our integrity, really. Followed by the Artist in reverse. We're really being called to sort of take this newfound energy and newfound perspective and transmute it into something beautiful, something long-lasting. This is some big energy. Oh, 2 more cards just flew out. I'm going to put those back in. 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, so moving through those blockages that you've created. That's a sign to me that a lot of us, or a lot of people watching this video, may be having a hard time integrating this energy. So in terms of integrating this energy, everyone's been talking about headaches, and that's because this cosmic energy is entering through our crown chakra. And if we have too many toxins in our bodies, or if we have too many energy blockages, we're not going to be able to process that information, which is why we're starting to see these headaches come up, this chronic pain. It's a big energy shift that the human body isn't necessarily equipped to deal with unless that person becomes more energy than matter. That's the biggest shift that's happening, honestly. We're becoming beings of not just matter and energy. I would actually believe that we're actually becoming more energy than matter. So we're going to be much more susceptible to these energetic shifts coming out of the Age of Pisces into the Age of Aquarius, the Age of Knowledge. We're going to start to actually have knowledge and words to describe these shifts, which is really exciting. But also, if you're on the wrong end of that spectrum, it can be kind of scary. Ace of Wands. Yeah, Ace of Wands coming up upright. is actually a reminder for us not to feel fear. Ace of Wands talks about passion and fire and coming back to a place of oneness. So if you're somebody who's been feeling these blockages inside of you, whether they be headaches or body aches, or just sort of like lower energy, this is a message for you. Go back to that place of oneness inside yourself and figure out what you're passionate about. Six of Wands. Yeah, this is a time for celebration for the most part. It may feel grim and scary because change can be scary sometimes, but we're really being called to embrace this shift of energy and take it and run with it. That's the energy of Six of Wands, celebrating what you have, but not stopping. There's still so much more to do, I feel. Yeah, Queen of Swords and 10 of Wands. Yeah, there's still a lot more collective work that we have to do in terms of letting go of some of this built-up generational trauma that we've been working with for the last age, because there's lots of it. And Age of Aquarius is all about enlightenment and bringing that trauma to the surface to deal with. In the next 6 months, really pay attention to what comes up for you. Page of Cups in reverse. Yep. So that to me tells me that this time right now, whenever you're watching this video, because it is timeless, I hold the intention for all my videos to be timeless. So whenever you're watching this, Page of Cups coming out in reverse is a sign that it's really time to start this new emotional journey. There's no more time to wait. There's no more time to look for signs. Page of Cups in reverse, to me, talks about a sort of disconnect in terms of your intuition, and that is not something that you want to be experiencing right now, because it's a really powerful tool, our intuition, and we're developing that. Yeah, the devil in reverse, or the devil upright rather. So the biggest way that we can start accessing our intuition is doing that inner shadow work, doing that work to cleanse ourselves of these different mental illnesses that we've been having, or these different fears and phobias and just like trials and tribulations that we've been experiencing internally. This is the time to really clear that in order to access your full intuition, because pineal gland activation right now is insane. Like, I've met so many people whose third eyes have just been activated the last few days. And strength, I feel like that's the perfect end to this reading. Strength coming out to me talks about really channeling that inner Leo, that inner lion. Leo is this beautiful fire, this beautiful flame. Leo is associated with, in Christianity, that eternal flame that never goes out, if you're familiar with that red candle. Leo is associated with that flame that never goes out. It's always breathing, it always keeps going. And that's a reminder to us when we do feel defeated during these times to pick ourselves up and keep moving, because the journey is well worth it. That's the energy coming through. One more card for overall 2020 December shift. The High Priestess. Period. So we're being called to take all of the knowledge that we've learned in the Age of Pisces, that's spiritual and sacred, because we have a unconscious draw to the sacred. It's inevitable. And taking all this knowledge and all these lessons that we've learned, not even just in this life, but in all of our lives prior, and integrating it into our experience is going to be amazing for us. The High Priestess talks about secrets. So if you've been keeping secrets from yourself or from others, this is a time that secrets are really going to start coming out. But besides that, on a deeper level, the High Priestess talks about being your own role model. It talks about seeing your sort of inspirations externally and recognizing that they're just reflections of you and that you can channel them whenever. It's powerful energy, the High Priestess. And we're going to be called to use it. It's divine feminine as well. So Age of Aquarius is going to be a huge time for accessing your divine feminine. Female is future, as they say. And it's true. The female are the future. And it's amazing. Yeah. And then, the Magician, followed by Temperance. So definitely this energy that we're stepping into, huge manifestation, huge balance, huge just overall, if you're using this energy, use it to manifest. This is the time to manifest, okay? But above all, the biggest thing that we're being asked to manifest isn't necessarily external things. It's more so an internal need to manifest, an internal landscape manifestation period. This isn't a time to necessarily manifest money or abundance, rather. Of course, you can totally do that if that's what you feel called to do during this time. But this time that we're entering right now, this age of Aquarius, is all about manifestations on our internal landscapes and then seeing them sort of manifest themselves on our external relationships and our external landscapes. Because as above, so below, as they say, that which happens in the stars happens down below here. And what's really wild is that the entire universe and all of that great stardust out there is inside of us. We're all connected to it. And we really just have to claim that. We really just have to tap into that energy and begin doing the work on ourselves internally. Because once you start doing that, I guarantee you that all of your manifestations are going to start coming true, rather. It's really hard sometimes. I actually just did a talk with my queen Tay, and we talked about manifestation. And one of the biggest things that was coming up in our conversation was this fact that a lot of the times, if our internal landscapes and our internal intention isn't cleared, these manifestations aren't going to be able to manifest themselves externally. So clearing that internal landscape through manifestation during this period of time is going to be vital for you. If you've been looking for something to do, if you've been looking for an answer on how all of this energy applies to you, this is it. Manifest that internal landscape and manifest that internal serenity, that internal prosperity, and that internal abundance, and you're going to go very far in 2021 and further. 2021 to me, when I tap into that energy, is all about entrepreneurship, all about kind of just coming into our own power, not relying on the world around us so much, as though we are kind of being reminded that all we need is here, okay? Huge heart center energy that I've been feeling the last few days. Yeah, honestly, this is great. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are all so excited as well. This is a really revolutionary time, and we're super happy to be, we're super lucky to be on the earth during this time, seriously. Because this energy shift is something that we don't see every other day, to say the least. So pay attention to it. Pay attention to the ways your body feels during this time. Pay attention to the sort of thoughts that you're having, the external experiences that you're experiencing that may be out of the ordinary for you. Because it's those anomalies that come up in our lives that are really there to teach us a lesson. They're divinely guided, and they're there to serve our highest good. So there's no need to be afraid of them, okay? It's really important for us to let go of fear, because fear is the lowest vibration possible. In the age of Aquarius, we're not going to want to be the lowest vibe that we can be, okay, period. We're going to want to be, 5D, throat chakra, willpower. And claiming that willpower starts by opening up your heart center and realizing what it is you're meant to control, what you're meant to follow, what you're meant to aid in your energy. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to check out some of my other videos. I have a January prediction coming. I have a Capricorn season prediction coming. It's all just kind of crazy right now, so I haven't had the time to sit down. I actually just finished my finals for the year. I am happy that those are over with. So I'm going to have a lot more time now, and I'm excited. I'm excited to connect with everybody more. Feel free to go check out, I did a live Reiki meditation a couple nights ago, and it was all about connecting with this heart center. And what's really cool about distance Reiki is that it transcends time and space. So you don't need to have been in that moment to receive it. Just click on the video, get into that zone, get into the auto zone. Get into the flow zone and just access that distance Reiki energy that's waiting for you. Because I feel like that could be a really good catalyst for you to open up this heart and start clearing all of those fears. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment down below, like, share, subscribe, you know the vibes. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys later.